12:23 across the valley here on this windy Monday day around the area, and we'll be fairly windy most days coming up and hot too. We're getting close to summer, so you know it's not going to be like 65 degrees anytime soon, but windy and hot conditions could be close to some record highs tomorrow. Will be a little hotter on Tuesday. Even by later in the week, it stays mainly dry and hot. Almost no chance for rain this week, and I think most days will be at least a little breezy, but winds will be gustier from time to time. Especially this afternoon, and at the coast tonight will be rather windy as well. 90 degrees right now in Weslaco. 90s all across the map except for still 89 in Port Isabel and in Brownsville. And if you're on the island, temperatures probably peaking at around 83 to 85 or so this afternoon. But hot temperatures right now and getting hotter with all that sun. And the winds from the south and southeast, you see the wind speeds there. The lowest on the map is a gust of 28. These gusts, though, already up to 35 miles per hour in Port Isabel and 32 in Harlingen, probably holding at about this level most of the afternoon. And then I don't think it's going to die off everywhere tonight. I think we'll still see a fairly windy evening, and even along the coast it will remain fairly windy, I think, through the nighttime hours. And future track winds kind of show this trend. The sustained wind speed still showing those numbers up around 20 or 25 miles per hour this afternoon and evening. Notice at 6 p.m. it's still fairly windy, and even late tonight still fairly windy, and then even tomorrow still fairly windy in the morning. I think the winds may decrease a little by afternoon as it shows here, so it may not be quite as breezy tomorrow, but once that happens, that could send temperatures upward more. So instead of it being maybe 93, 95 where you are today, it might be even like 97, 99 or something tomorrow. It could be a little hotter on Tuesday afternoon. Humidity pretty high too. Dew points running up there in the mid 70s right now. It's getting into that summertime feel to the air. If you're out working or doing something today, it will be a very hot afternoon for you. Future track does show partly sunny skies this afternoon, or mostly sunny skies. Not enough clouds to really do anything. Windy conditions around the area this afternoon and evening. By tonight, we still see maybe some clouds coming in, but a kind of partly cloudy night, I think, in most areas, and still rather windy, especially along the coast. And then tomorrow, again, it may not be as windy by afternoon, but getting a little hotter, especially in the mid and upper valley, where wouldn't be surprised to see temperatures from about McAllen and Mission westward into Starr County hit that good old 100-degree mark. And then on Wednesday, I think the winds kind of increase a little bit again, and it keeps it just hot and humid and temperatures still in the 90s. So if you're looking for rain, probably going to be looking for a while. Want to show you, though, around Texas, this could be a big severe weather outbreak. Already have had some storms this morning, but especially later this afternoon and into tonight. A high risk of severe weather. Don't see that too much. This is across far north Texas and Oklahoma. No risk of storms here, but once you get from about Midland northward, you start to run into more severe weather threats. And this high risk is from about Oklahoma City westward to almost Amarillo, and then as you go southward into areas north of San Angelo or so and east of Lubbock, you start to run into some of those high-risk possibilities. Again, it could be very stormy out there. The storm's just about ready to pop, I think. If you look at this radar, there's a couple of little showers and a weak storm, so I think the atmosphere about ready to become more unstable and pop through these storms here this afternoon. So it could be very, very stormy in the Texas Panhandle and in Oklahoma tonight, with large hail and numerous tornadoes possible. Elsewhere across Texas, fairly quiet right now. Again, kind of the northern half of the state is the best chance for storms later today and tonight. So your first 1-5 AccuWeather forecast, near 94 today. Sunshine, few clouds, kind of windy. Winds gusting over 35 miles per hour. By tonight, we drop down into the 70s. In your first 1-5 AccuWeather 7-day forecast, 94 today, 98 tomorrow. A little breezy, but hotter. We could be around some record highs tomorrow, and again, probably over 100 in the upper valley. And if you want some cool weather, it's not coming, but it drops a little bit. 96 on Wednesday for a high, and then mainly in the 90s still Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And you notice that word breezy and windy's in there every day pretty much. So it is going to be a fairly windy week ahead. Muggy nights in the upper 70s. Basically feels about like summer is coming. And we'll keep tracking it in your first 1-5 forecast on Channel 5 News at noon.